Everyone. Hello. This is my peaceful Minecraft with Minecolonies, and yes, I'm playing just the way I play. So you're welcome to join me while I do this, because this is what I do. All right, so let me come here. Welcome. This is Arnaaluk, the Druid Sanctuary under the glacial seas, and I'm going to change my view. I see people. So that means it is daytime, and as a matter of fact, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Why don't we do my favorite kind of tour is the builder tour. So we're going to start with builders, and let's start with Danny right here. Danny is our newest builder, taking over for Kenzo, and he is working on the Alchemist. Let's see if we can see what that looks like. The Alchemist is in the university corridors, and so we can go through here. Let's go through the library. Are you two facing off? Are you two arguing? Is that what you're doing? I think they're having a serious argument about the research that they're doing. I think they are. They're having a face-off there. And we're going to, this is Mildred, the doctor, right here. This is, oh, I'm sorry. I can almost see your name. I can almost see it. Lillian! Perfect name for an enchanter. Lillian. And then down here is Jessie, who is our alchemist. There's Atticus at the bottom of the stairs, Nina in her cafe, and Jessie walking around along with Danny. And Danny is making this a level 4, and he is working hard. We can see him changing the walls right now, and that is cool. So that's what he's working on. Atticus is the ambassador to the Nether, and he is not working as yet. And then Lillian and Mildred are here. Their places are going to be brought up to the level 4 next. All the buildings are in the process of being brought up to a level 4 that aren't already level 5s. Some of them are because they were in conflict, or because they were not meant to be built underwater. And so some of the buildings that weren't meant to be built underwater, we actually had to build them, have mermaids build them. And let's look and see what this says here. Yay! We have the cakes. I think we're going to have to get the cakes out of here because they're in the way. So we're going to interrupt our tour, our builder tour. We only saw Danny so far. I'm going to come in here and change into a player because I don't want anything to happen to the university, and I don't want to, if I hit the research, it'll do it automatically, and I don't want it to. So I actually like that they do their thing in Minecolonies. It's so fun seeing them actually do their thing, and I love it. So here we go. We got a whole lot of pies.
Okay, let's do this.
I do. Let me put these things up so I can get all the pies out of here. The cake, I mean. All the cakes out of here. Because we need all these cakes for a specific.
Enough work for today.
And so let's do that. Is it time? Oh yeah, it is. They're going home. Okay, well I'm going to look at the research, Now, this should give us we had a circus, we've had a festival. This is going to give us a spectacle. Spectacle. And this will be interesting, but we're going to research a spectacle. And that will make the people very happy to have something spectacular come in. And let's look at some of the other things that we got. We got, I don't see anything. This, I think we needed, and this. I think these two things we actually needed to get. So it did work putting in the cakes individually instead of asking for 9 cakes or 18 cakes. Asking for each cake individually worked better for me. And let's come down here to technology. I think that axe is for a study right down here somewhere. And there it is, builder modes. I've never done this. And add the option to select different build modes for your builders. I don't know what that means. So we're going to find out by researching it. And then the other research, if I'm not mistaken, is for the students. Let me see. One of them is for students, and one of them is, now this is for the kids. I believe this is for the children because, see, it's at the same higher learning. This has to do with the school right here. But there's another one that has to do with the people learning. This one right here. And this has to do with unlocking the library. And so we're going to have them learn this. So XP growth, 15%. Da, 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 da. So now we have 4 things that are being worked on. Hi. Skylar. Hello. Skylar is one of the scientists, and she is working in the Exploration Center. She's a druid scientist, and I don't think that we need anything more. Let me look and see what this says. It says gold ore and the gas tier, and it's not showing any of that. So that means we don't have any gold ore. We don't have a gas tier. And those are the 2 things that we need right at this time. Skylar, you're going to stay? Okay. So let's go back now that we did that. I don't think there's anything else that we can do right now. Uh-oh, do you see that? So there's Mira. She's here. This is either Lionel or one of the other. No, this is the
Good
teacher.
to see you.
This is Dexter. Oh, he was helping one of the students. Which student? Uh-huh. So he was actually helping Fabian with his lessons, with his studies, and everybody has gone off to bed. I see that right there. I have to find out what that is in the morning. That person is unhappy about something. We can find out what. So this morning on Twitch, we moved Nicholas and Milan to get their masters, and the masters is when they begin to work on their mana. Now Eli is a professor, and Lionel, Milan, Nicholas are all working on their mana so that they can become scientists, druid scientists, and that's why they're working on it. Okay, and I don't think that Fabian's ready and Miguel are ready. Let me see if we had something picked out for them. We might have. Let me come here for a minute. I think I do not have pages for that. Let's see, there it is. And we'll put that down. And let's look at Fabian. Fabian doesn't know what he wants to do, and Miguel either. So both of them right now are probably going to continue doing research and studying, even though they've graduated. And we'll see if there's something for them to do in the community in a little bit. So it's 1 o'clock at night. Let's come down here. We've got two visitors, and we're making a tour. So that was a part of checking on Danny. Now this morning, Danny finished the level 4 of this restaurant right here, and it is leaking in some areas, and I guess I should, yeah. So I think we want to keep those from leaking, so we're going to come over here. But do we want to do that? We're doing it again. We'll never get to the others. We could. Let's wait for a minute. I might want this to become a level 5 sooner. Let's go look at the level 5 that we have, just as a way of saying we're going to have 2 of this restaurant in 2 different locations. And one location has the second floor of the restaurant being above the water line. So it's actually on the surface. And then that one is completely underwater. And so we're going to get different kinds of views. So this is the one that has the upstairs above the water line, and this we're looking out at a section of the city right here, and things seem to be okay. And so you can see that there's a lot more glass as it gets bigger, or I should say as it levels up. So this is level 5 right here, and we're still able to put the dome on, which is going to be a huge glass commitment. We're getting some sand together for that commitment, but we're going to have a lot of glass to put domes on several of these buildings. This is going to be one of them, and it'll just be a really fun restaurant for the visitors who come. And so that is, we were just looking at that in relationship to what Danny is working on. And maybe after we get all the makers done, and that's how I'm working on it. Once all the makers, and who are the makers? The glass shop, the blacksmith, the carpenter, the mechanic, the fletcher, the stone mason and smeltery, the ore smeltery. When all of these are up to a level, an actual level 4, then we will upgrade the builders and then begin to do the level 5s. So these are level 4s right now. I'm not sure he's done with this. Let me look. He is! Yay! So this is a level 4. And this is always really cute. I just love the fact that up here, where the machine is, he can sit up here and look at the machine working, and he can work from up here, and I just really like that. Let's do something here up quick before someone comes. I'm not supposed to be doing this in public, so I have to hurry. To change back into a mermaid when no one is watching. So there we go. Whew, I just made it. See those feet? People are walking over there. So let's take this down. We don't have flags, but we do have banners. We do have the banners for the shops. Um, and I think that's all we're going to do here. He can bring his computer up here and sit and do work. And there is Leroy now. Now, this level 4 has the opening here. I just want to make sure it's still here. It is. And this isn't leaking. Yay! River just finished guard tower. She just finished one of the druid stations in this area, and I know exactly where it is. Saf, Yasu, Zav. How are you? How are you? How are you feeling on this Tuesday? I know Saturday you weren't feeling so hot. Had a bad headache. How are you doing today? This is what River just got finished working on, this right here. And this is only a level 4, so we're not going to change the glass out yet. It has to be a level 5 for her to finish. And River is on the, let's take this down. River, I'm going to take these away. I know, but I'm going to take them away. You can put them back later, but I don't want them for now. So, you are okay? Good. I'm actually good. I am actually going to go roller skating tonight, and I am very happy about that. And it's going to be very fun. Let's get River something to do. Since we're here, this is after all a part of the builders' things that we're working on. Now that is the blacksmith level 4, a level 4 carpenter. And Zaf, I offer that to you too. If you would like to have a place here in, like you did in one of the cities, you had that lighthouse. If you feel up to it, if you don't, no worries. But if you want to, yeah, I can make one for you. Let me see here. So she just got done with the level 4. She can, let's see who else needs to be brought up to a level 4, because that is what we're going to be looking at. This is Amanda, who is a level 4 for sure. And she is. I'm so glad you were here Saturday. I'm so glad you just decided to pop in when Mixasa was actually here, and that was so fun. That was so fun. So now this is only, I think, a level 3. It is, so we're going to have River work on this. So River is going to upgrade the building, and there we go. Although I have a different idea, I think. Yeah, nah, we'll leave it like that. Isn't this cool? Look at the furnaces. I just love the way that looks. It's just really nice. It's nicely done. And this is a level 4 here. Now, I didn't do anything about this. It doesn't matter right now because she's about to work on that part. But this part right here, we can actually keep it from leaking. And yeah, so I haven't been skating. This is so fun. And a really nice, as horrible as this year has started out, this is actually one of the nicest things that's happened in a long time, and that is that I've skated. I'm going to skate again in 2025. You can't choose now. All that for these days. You don't have mind for that. Okay, no worries. That's all right. I just wanted to offer it to you. And Logan is back to work. His kids are grown up, and he is back. And River is going to start collecting materials for Sloan. Sloan should be down here, but she isn't. Why isn't Sloan down here? Let's see if we can. I don't want to call her in case she isn't feeling well, and that's the thing. This is Dax in the glass shop, and she's making glass. He's absolutely making glass, and that is wonderful. And this is his new apprentice right here, and I think this is Martha.
What can I do for you?
It is Martha. How are you? Are you okay? Are you enjoying your work? We'll find out. Okay, and there she goes. There goes our lovely builder, and she is going to work on what? Why is she going up there? Oh, because that's Ryan, and she is actually working on the dye shop. Micah's dye shop up here is the only one that isn't a level 4. And look at that. Wow. Oh, she just finished. She just finished. Whoa. Isn't that interesting? Look at that. So yes, a bullseye for the carpet. And so, yay, this is perfect. So this is the level 4, and we're going to get Ryan started on something else now. And I need to make sure that these little areas here that are leaking don't leak. Where you go outside? No. And that's the difference. The difference is that this time I am going to one of the big roller skating rinks and skating on the inside. Yeah, in the summer I do skate outside, but in the winter there isn't really a place. Well, there is. There's one of the casinos actually does have a rink, a skating rink. I just haven't been there recently, but that skating rink at the casino. It's okay. It's small. It's a tiny rink, and I prefer the big rinks and having lots of people. And so this is a really good opportunity to go to one of the big rinks and rock skate. So I'm very happy about that. When I skate outside, I like to skate on the concrete. There's a good concrete location to skate here, and it's fun, and I like to. So yeah, I definitely do. But right now, yeah, this is going to be inside, and it's going to be very cool. It's going to be so much fun. So much fun. So much fun. Okay, so this isn't leaking. I don't know why. But, and neither is this. Now, the reason this isn't leaking up here is because it's above the water. This is not underwater right here. And so that's why this one's okay. And look, they can look. There are apartments across the way. They can see the stairwell for those apartments and the apartments. So we'll probably have to put curtains. I see curtains on some of the apartments, and others will probably have some as well. We're not going to have anything on these windows. Look at this view. Look at the moon coming up. So you're sitting in the dining room and the moon comes up right where you're sitting. Isn't that gorgeous? That is just so beautiful. That looks so romantic, doesn't it? And we've made it so that there's only one way down here, because there's a bakery over here. The bakery is here, and it's nighttime. By the way, if you wonder, it is almost 8 o'clock at night, and so everyone's gone home. Everyone has gone home. So let me come down here for a moment. So we looked at River, and River does not have... We started her working on the ore smeltery, the original ore smeltery. Danny is working on the alchemist. And let's see what Case is working on for a minute. Let's come here. And Case is working on the mechanic shop. Excellent. Okay. So Ryan and Case were working in the same area. Ryan just finished what she was working on, which was the dye shop. So let's go back and see if we can find Ryan something to do, one of the other makers to do. And if we can't, there was something that she could do for us. We're going to have her work on the mystic site. That's what we're going to do. That just looks so strange back there. But that's because he's working on it. Look at this. Ooh. There is the opening for the submarine bay has gone in. But this is, I think Case is still working on this, right? So we'll have to come back when this is done. So Case is actually helping Bear and Mildred with making a new submarine. They're working on a new type of scrub, and they're actually going to work together on that. In the meantime, we can have Ryan come over to here and make this a level 4. So we'll have Ryan upgrade the building. So she's going to start working on the mystic site. Now the mystic site for Aquatica is different from some of the others. What it means, and do I want to? I still, every time I do this, I feel like, no, not yet. I'd almost rather have the Fletcher. Let me see if this is level 4 Fletcher. It is not. Okay, so Ryan is going to work on the Fletcher first. We don't have a level 4 Fletcher yet. So Ryan's going to work on this right here. And then we'll start getting the doubles done. For instance, this is a double. This is a Fletcher also. And then we have a double mechanic. And we have a double glass shop in this area. The double mine and the ore smelter and the blacksmith are over in the farm country. So, but these are specifically retail for visitors to enjoy. So let's go. So that is the two of them. Lionel was the one person that we didn't check on. We checked on River, but we didn't check on what Lionel was doing. So why don't we go up here and we'll find out what Lionel is up to. And Lionel is down this hallway towards the forestry. And he is right here. And he's working on nothing. So he finished. Ah, yes. I believe that he was in fact working on the carpenter's shop. So now he's done with the carpenter's shop. We still don't have the sifter. Let's have him work on the sifter and bring the sifter up to level 4. And then we'll see from there. And here we go. Yep. And Lionel will upgrade the building to a level 4. And there we have it. So, Zaf, do you want to see Jellybean's apartment? Shh. I'm just going to take you just to show you right quick what we worked on today in Jellybean's apartment. And we'll come back and show it again. Or should I wait for her? No, shh. Knock, knock. There we go. So this is her apartment. And she's working on putting up pictures right now. And she's going to pick out some furniture for the living room. But we got the this little dining area done. She has one of her paintings up, and the fan is going in the ceiling, and somebody is tripping. Why are you guys tripping? I've got it on me, so let's do that for a second. Probably I took away pieces that would keep those from tripping, and I took them away. So we'll have to put these back, and that means let me get a piece here and a piece of this, and let's take 2 pieces and put here. This isn't dripping, but this is absolutely, see that? That's dripping. That's dripping. And I wonder if the ice cap is melting, and that's why it's dripping. But it's definitely dripping. So we'll take those 2, and then we'll take these and put them back right there. That goes for this one too. Let's change that, and we can put that in. Oops. 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 Did I mess up the thing there? I think I did. There we go. Okay. And that should be okay now, that part. And now it's not leaking anymore. Good. Ah, I saw that. So this corner is leaking. And probably this. So we'll take out the stairs. Those are stairs I'm replacing on the outside. There's a decoration for stairs. And so we're taking those out. And this right here, we could just go ahead and put that on there and just have that be like that for right now. Anyone else have something to say? Okay, and we'll go down. Oh good, I'm glad I came in so that I could stop the leaking there. We're just gonna stop the leaking, and then we'll do something. Didn't sound good. I can't tell. I just heard something. Hold on for a second. Let's see if that's what I heard. Let me see if I heard her. My sister's went out for a doctor's appointment, and I'm just checking because I heard a sound. She's back? That was the truck? Okay, good. All right. Okay, so we'll wait. Jellybean might be here today. She might not. If she doesn't come, we'll work on it the next time that she comes in. In the meantime, it's 7. It's a little bit before 8. Now we know that River has something to do, and Lionel is working on. Did I actually get him to start the sifter? Or did I just talk about it? Did I get him? There's Calvin. And yep, cancel build. So Lionel's gonna work on the sifter, and we can see River in her shop getting everything set up to work on the what is she working on? What is she? The smeltery. Yes. Okay. And there we go. All right. So we do have a guard tower here. That's a level 3, and we'll see who's ready to work on that when the time comes. But right now, these are all level 4s in this area, and then we have to start working on some things right here. These 2 buildings right here haven't been worked on yet, so they're just waiting for someone to be available. That is, there's Monroe. Hi, Monroe. Monroe is getting a delivery, and we're gonna go through to Hallie. Those yellow lights at the far end, way down there, where the courier is running, is Hallie. And he's actually going where we're going. He's going right here, so we can look and see. Hello. He's picking up some things and dropping some things off, and she's there as well. And she's working on a farm. Okay. Yay, team. She's working on a farm. We should fix this. But I think the way this is going to work out, I have to upgrade this before I upgrade this. See, they're sharing a wall. They're not supposed to be sharing a wall. And so in order for all these things to be where they should be, I want to make sure that this is a level 5 first. So when she's done with the farms in this area that she's working on, she's actually going to start working on that hall on herself. I think she has to be, this is what we need to do. So what do we want to do about this? We're going to end up doing this entire building. Wow. Oh man. Okay. So good. I did hear, I think what I heard was a truck, the sound of a truck that just sounded strangely loud, and that's the van, the transportation. And I think that's what I heard. All right. Yeah, the whole thing. Look at it, because every single one of these is dripping. So we would have to, yeah, do the whole thing. And there's a part of me that's going, I don't know that I want to do that. I would prefer it to be a level 5. Look at this! And there they are. There they are. Is that dripping actually from there? It sure is. Now, in these farms, I'm less inclined to do anything about it in this one because it actually looks like it's a moisture system. And here, I suppose I could say that it's a moisture system in here, just if this is the only one that we have. Since this is a farm, let's say that this is a moisture system that is feeding the plants in here. And yeah, why don't we do that? So it'll be, those two will be the only two that are dripping. When she's done with this, this isn't dripping, of course, and that isn't either. And she is working on this right now, as a matter of fact. See the glass changing? Very, very nice. And look at that. That is cool. So see the pieces that she has? Excellent. Excellent. Oh, there's a fence. Yay. And there you can see it. You can see all of the stone being replaced with concrete, which is very, very good. Just going back and get some more. I don't think it's the end of the day. No, it's only after, a little after 3. And so that is what this end looks like right now. These housings are fine. I actually don't have anyone living there. That is amazing. And this is something I think I forgot about here. And am I keeping, did I keep it on this side? I didn't keep it on that side. There's something about this ring that I'm okay with. I would rather, I think I'm going to do that. So we're just going to keep this. So that means we need a piece of diorite and a piece of dark gray, so that they're not dripping for a long time. We can put that there. Now this is the one that we were saying she's going to work on pretty quickly. But we're just going to make sure that this piece doesn't drip, and it is. So we can put this piece in right there and not be standing on the tracks. And we'll put that in, and we kind of don't have to worry about this. And it's not leaking. It's actually not leaking, probably because it's overlapped. And so the other building is there. Technically, this should be yellow.
Yes.
I know you need a ton. Oh, that's what we need to do something about that. We absolutely need for that to be worked on. We're going to go to the warehouse, and why don't we just do that now? I know. These were the ones I really was not having leak. It's the more you do them, the more noticeable it is when they do leak. It's like, oh, you're leaking too. Yeah. It's like, how did that happen? That's what it's like. How did that happen? And so we'll just take these along here. And yeah, it makes me want to kind of brush, but we're going to let them get up to where they need to get up to. Oops. As far as leveling up is concerned, I would prefer that they are okay. And there is Michaela. Michaela is our beekeeper. And this is our apiary right here. Right here. Yes, right here. And let me see. So this part, yeah, is part of this. So I think that's all that I'm going to want. I know I could, and that's what you'd have to pay attention to, that you're not doing all of them. You're just doing the ones that are leaking. And it makes some fun surprises on the ceiling. Yeah. All right. And see, there we go. Here we are here. And I don't think I see anything. There's a set here. And this is the same as mining to me. So someone else in Minecraft would be going down into a hole. Down in a hole. They'd be going down into a hole, and they would be looking for minerals or gold or redstone or something. And instead, the miner is giving them lots and lots and lots of examples that they might as well just go ahead and build their own. They might as well. All right, let me see. I'm going to take a sip of juice. And there we are. And look, see, it started leaking right here. Oh, that's the problem. There we go. And that, I saw something else. I'm gonna do, there it is. We'll just make some fun patterns on the roof. And sure enough, these are leaking. Okay. So one of these is leaking the stair here. Okay, so we'll pull these off. And we'll change these out. Now, of course, like I said, when they go to finish the building, they're going to return these to stairs, the ones that I'm taking out right now. And we'll just go, okay. Okie dokie. Okay. And there's the other piece. And I think we're good. fun, the patterns that it makes on the roof. That has a cool look to it. Especially, oh no, uh-oh. We've got somebody who's bouncing. Alright, we'll have to go. Let's see where they are first of all. See if there's anything that we can do to make them stop. I'm headed in what seems like the right direction. I think they're back farther. And there's my X, so I should be able to, oh, good gracious. Whoa. So is that Danny? Yeah, it is. So Danny did not go to work. Let's recall him. It's definitely him in the hall. Let's try one more time. We'll come over here. I keep trying in hopes that maybe this will work. There's Danny right there. Did I close this? No, I didn't. Let's close this so we can see if he comes. The ghost of Danny comes. And here we go. The builder, recall. So now it says that he's coming, and he did. See that? There he is. All right. So he's still moving on the map. So we're going to take a moment, and I see him right there. So we might as well just go ahead and take a moment and get out. So save and quit to title. Quit game. We'll have to reload the game just to get him to stop. So we're going to go to CurseForge and bring CurseForge back up. Let's play. I'm not entirely sure. It is probably a mod conflict that's doing it. And now the launcher's up, and now we're waiting for the launcher to load the game. And we'll be back in just a minute. Oh my goodness. So yeah. And Vincentius is sleeping right now. And this is our first hour, which is pretty cool. We have some time. We have a good amount of time. So now the world is loading. I'll load the world and see if everybody is fixed. It normally fixes them. Hopefully we don't have to do it more than one. The corridor left and right bamboo by gap again. Bamboo some lights in between them. Bamboo by gap. Again, bamboo and some lights in between them. Ooh, that's an interesting idea. I think that would be quite pretty. Yeah. We can actually try that. Let's come over here. So, especially those ones that we have, that we were just looking at, that have the walls. So let's come here, like these. So remember that corridor down here? We have a good long piece that we didn't know what we were going to do with. This is actually perfect right here to do that with. So let's get bamboo, B-M-B-O-O, and let's see what kinds of bamboo we have. Let me do this for a second. Let me put these back for just a minute. We'll hold on to this, And let's look at bamboo. B. So we have block of bamboo, and that's building blocks, and then we have stripped bamboo, and that's interesting. So let's see which one we would like to use, and then with some lights between them. So let me see what it would look like if we took these and changed it. No, I don't like that. Let's see. Do we like it to look like that? That's bamboo. Or do we like this bamboo better, which is this right here, the green. Which one do you like better? Do you like the green or do you like the stripped, the bright one? It's quite nice. It's actually quite nice. I think the green, We'll see. Let's see, so we have one in that corner, and one here, and one here. And technically, there should be one here. We could make these two wider right there and see green for sure. Nice, look at that. Oh, I definitely like that. But we've got some oddness going on here. So we can only do 1, 2, 1. Let's put this one back right here. And then we have this, so this middle one will be a full green. Oops, like that. And that gives us this look. That's actually quite nice. Let's do the other side to match. And on this side here. And then, and 3. And so there we are. Now, do we really need lights? Do we need lights, do you think? Or do you think it's actually looks nice like that? Let's try something for a minute. Let's look at Architect's Cutter. And let's see if we can even use bamboo to cover a lantern. Let's see what happens. Lantern. Let's try these, but let's try glow. Let's try these and see if we can cover any of these. Let's go to lights. These are lights here. And if we put this, we have to pick something. Let's pick this. We can put that in. Yes, we can. This will be interesting. Let's see what this looks like. Let's pick this up for a second. And let's come to here. And then it has lights like that. You don't know? Maybe not? That's interesting. I think I wouldn't want to do the whole thing. I think I just want to do like this. Let's see what this looks like. So this is what it would look like if it had these halls like this. This is interesting. Do you like? is most curious and unexpected, and this is perfect for this because I didn't know what I was going to do with this long hallway. And yeah, it's actually neat. I'm going to try something. Let me see if you like it with the whole thing done, or does it need the pillars kind of like, let's see, does it look good like that, or does it look good? It kind of needs some space. Let's see which one. Let me know if you want it to have some space, or let's see, we have one there, one there, one, let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. I think we'd have to have 2 in the middle if we did that. But like this, it actually has a really interesting look. All the bamboo, no space. It does. It looks cool. And now the question is, do you like the glowstone, or do you like lantern? And then the other question would be, if we did some different kind like this. Let me see if we can do this and this. Let's see what these look like. So if we did lanterns instead, it would look like this. So the lantern ones would look like that, and the glowstone looks like that. We could either do that, or we could do these really fancy ones like that. Ooh, I'm gonna sneeze. I sneezed. Ooh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Isn't that curious? Now I can't decide which one I like better. That's actually quite neat looking. Let's see if we do 2 of them. Whatever I like on that. Look at that. Ah, I think I like the small ones. I think I do. There's something really neat about them. I don't like the white. I like that. I actually like that. Oh, that's a wonderful idea. Now, here's something that we could do if we wanted, is to maybe make these into bamboo there. I like that so much. That's going to give me an interesting idea for some of these. It's raining.
Is there a
Onyx,
problem?
what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You need at least 7
Thunderbolts
blocks
and lightning.
long and
Very, very
wide,
frightening.
and 2 blocks deep. Onyx is upset about something. 7 blocks long and wide and 2 blocks deep. Oh, I definitely love that. Oh, that's glorious. Afgaristo, thank you. Thank you. Carlo, that is just really nice. All right, let me take a minute here. I don't think I need any of this. I'm gonna let this go. Let's find out what's going on here. I'm gonna need a pickaxe and a shovel, and let me get from here, let me get the big pickaxe and the big shovel, and let's see, what is Onyx complaining about? So apparently he no longer has the amount of space he wants to have here. So why don't we push back? We can push back the stone. Let's push the stone back in this area here. Let's push it all the way back. Let's push that back and that. And yeah, let's get that one to go away. Look at the granite. We found granite. If we need granite, now we know where it is. And let's come down one. And let's do a second deeper set down here. Why don't we make this deeper? Apparently, he's not getting enough fish in this area. So we're going to make this whole thing, oh, we found something. We found something. So I'm going to get a light so I can see what we're doing. And we're just going to put it right here for a second. We just found some copper and we're going to dig it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And it's in diorite. This 12 pieces of copper in diorite. So let's come here. COPPER. And let's get 12. And then let's see where we are. We can bring this back. Right back in here. We can bring all this back. And bring that part back. And let's stand here and bring that back. And then let's bring this all back right here. So we're essentially making a farm, a fish farm for him. He's going to be able to farm here because he can add the fish in this area. Let's pull this back on here. Let's pull it back to there and pull this part back on here. So it's supposed to be 7 by 7. And what are we looking at here? Let's come here and let's go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops. 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to give him, just see how that's sticking into that area. So why don't we give him this spot also? Let's put that back. So I'm getting all this diorite and all of this stone. So this is good for us to have when we need diorite. It came from here. And let's get the pickaxe and let's take this part. And I'm going to put down another right here. Oops, I just made that go away. Let's put that there, put down another one of those because I'm going to pick this part off right here. Right in this corner here, and we'll see how much room we have. Let's take this and put that back to there. There we are. So it goes in this area right here all the way back behind, and let's pull this little corner here. Let's make this corner right here come down, and why don't we just go ahead and bring this whole spot back right there. Let me get that, piece to bring it down and in here, and then we can just take this and make all of this go away in this spot. There we go. And sure enough, we have some more. So I know it's a little difficult to see. And let me do something here. Hold on. Let me come here. Let's get this to go away. And then I can see a little bit better. Okay. And let's put a light here for a sec so we can see that we have another set right here. Sure. Let's bring this one back. One more on this side. There's that one, and then we'll just do the corner and get it to go back, and we'll have, uh-oh. We keep doing that. All right. I think I'm going to have this wall. I'll have it be like this. See this right here? So this is the end of the runway right here. And I think we're going to build this part back up and put this right here for this runway because scrubs come down. Ah, and the scrubs can't really get here, can they? That is a little bit too small even for the scrubs. This hill right here would have to go away. This is gravel, so we can take this entire set of gravel here away because we need this gravel to make glass, to make concrete. And then we need the gravel for the crusher to make sand. So yeah, we actually need the gravel to make glass as well, because the crusher can take gravel and get sand up. And I just fell down somewhere. And that's actually what we need in this little bit of area here. Okay, and I've got this and this, and we'll go down to the next level right here, but I think we need a light for a second. That's what I needed to see. Okay, so we can bring all of this all the way back. Oh, look what it looks like on the outside, Zaf. It shows on the outside. Oh, that's actually quite pretty. Look at that. That's actually quite nice. That is beautiful. I love the fact that we're beginning to have a look to things, and that is very fun. All right, so see this right here where this is? We need this to go away. So we're getting, how many 64s do you think that is of gravel? At least 3 64s, wouldn't you say? I think so too. At least 3 64s of gravel happening there. And then this is andesite. So we're getting some andesite out of this, and look at the diorite we're getting from there. So we've got a fair amount of the type of materials that we need to build. We're getting from pushing back this corner right here where we need for the fishery to have the fishery be here, and for, I still think that this side, see this side, that's not enough. So let's push this part back on this side. We're going to push it all the way back. We're going to get that piece to come back and get this one over here to come back. Look at that. So we've got that, and I think that's good. We probably could take it back one full amount right here. Take that whole thing back, and then take this and take that part back. And we can fill this in if we need to. We can fill it in right now, actually. And I think we're good. Let's make actually a step piece up. And let me see. I still don't have quite enough room right here. See this? It's for a scrub to be able to come this way. So let's see if I can get this. It's going down a little bit too far, but maybe it's not. Maybe we need it to. I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to want it quite that far down. But right here, we can take this whole piece away. Right here, just take this whole piece back. And there's the wall right there. So this is good. Let's put a light here for a second. Right down there. And hear the music. The music is changing. The music is changing. I love when the music changes. And let's come here and let's do this section. So what are we trying to do? We're trying to make it possible for the fisher to fish because the fishery is complaining. And then we're also, since there is a place here for airlock, since the airlock is there, we can make it that the airlock has, the scrub can come down here, and the scrub can come right down here like this. This is actually almost not high enough for a scrub. Let's go look. Let's go look for a minute. I'm going to turn off, we're under the ice. Let's turn off the hub for a second. Let's travel under here and let's head towards the scrubs that we already have, which are over in this direction here. And there's one right there, and let's see how tall they are. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5 counting that thing. So yeah, we could actually have that be deeper right there, which is what the fisher wants anyway. The fisher wants it to be, I beg your pardon, wants it to be deeper right here. So this comes down, this is 1, 2, 3. It's not deep enough. It needs to be down 2 more. So we're going to get a piece of this. Let me see what I'm holding on to. What don't I need right at this particular moment? We don't need those. We have that. Let's take this away. And let's get a piece of this. Let's take this out. And let us bring this whole thing down. We're going to bring it down to here. And there we go. Look what we found. Woo! Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is good. Let's dig this out. We found us some coal. Let's put a light right here. And let's begin with the coal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 pieces of coal. Now 22 pieces of coal. The minerals we don't estimate. The minerals we get the number of. We do estimate the rest. We might as well go ahead and fill it with diorite, fill it back in since the diorite is here. And we're just putting back the diorite that came out of this area right here. And see this right here? This is how far down this needs to be on both sides. So we're just going to make this whole area deeper right in here. So let's bring this part down to 3 and this part here. So now they can, when they come into this area, they'll see that. And this is going to be here, I think. Now we might as well bring it the whole way. I think you're right. Ready? Here we go. And we're bringing it all the way back to the other piece right back here that we can see. Let's put some lights. We're going to bring all these lights back. And I think that's as close as I want to get to the building. So that gives the scrub a decent amount of room in that direction. So let's take all of this part away. So we're taking this and let's come over here and take all of this part here away. All the way over to the other side where we have that other wall, which is way over there. So I'm going to bring this part. Let's fix this. It's like we're mining. It is. It is definitely like we are mining. Now you can have them do this. And there's lots of things that you can have the builders do. You can use a scan tool and have all of this disappear in a second. But I happen to like Minecraft. I like Minecraft as a thing to do. And there are aspects of Minecraft that are very peaceful. And this is one of them, to be able to come down and yeah, you know, sure, there's quicker, faster, easier ways to do this. We're kind of doing a little bit of a faster way, and that faster way is enough for me. Yay! Ocean's Heart! That means that that Onyx will be able to get more. That's research done by the university, and he'll be able to get way more materials when he fishes, and that is wonderful. Yay! Yay! Okay. And I think the rest, I'm just going to leave this part. So a scrub can come down into this area from here, see? And he can come in from here. See, the scrubs can come over these buildings like this. And this is the whole thing about them, is that they're small enough to come into these little areas and then drop down and then land here. And so, and then when they land here, the diver, the scrub driver can get out here and actually deliver things. And that is the story that we were telling for this city, that's what they do. So let's get rid of this. Let's get this to go back so we can see. I think all of that is okay. We can take this top off if we want to keep it from falling down. And let's see how far back we're going to go. Oop. We just dug out the ground there. I don't know that we wanted to go back quite that far. We'll go back to the glacier at least. Right there. And then we'll take this part and take it away. So the glacier's right here. See where we have this right here? Let's just take this part away. So one more light in this area. And let's come here and let's see what we're talking about. So right in here. And I should be able to see that wall right there match up. There it is. There's the match right there. And then let's take this out right here. And then we can just take a tool and get the rest. Yep, we have removed some of the ice, some of the foundation that the ice was on. And I think that's okay. We might have to put some water there. Although what I might just go ahead and do is fill this little part here where the iceberg is back in, just so that it doesn't do what it's doing. We're going to fill these in with diorite because it's fun and different. And we'll put this here. So this is now the fishery with this piece right here where the scrub can come in, and we just need it to come out just about that much. So we'll do this part and put in the lights right here, and there we have it. Okay, and now we'll come down and remove all of this. Now if we wanted to, we could do something, but I think not. Oh wait, we have to get this, the copper. I think I don't want to have a lot of lights here because of the salmon, so that the salmon feels 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there's 8. Wow, there's dirt underneath. Interesting. That's curious. So we need copper 8. We need 8 pieces of copper, and we'll start with that. And then we'll go back and we'll begin to take away the lights down here and see what it looks like without them. We have lights, we have the runway, and that's all we really need. And sure enough, there's the salmon coming in, and this is the new area for the fisher. Now these plants on top of the fishery are actually dying because this water is too cold for them. This is frozen. That's glacier. That's ice right there. So we're going to take these off of the building, and And there we have it. Okay. This one is one of the houses. So this house is finished. So we can take off these. I don't have a way of justifying for myself in this super free. This is a piece of ice. This is a glacier right there. How is this seaweed? I don't have, if you tell me about some seaweed that grows in ice, I will be happy to put some back. But right now, I don't think so. And what do we have here? This is being worked on. So I don't want to do too much because there are some things that are being worked on. But this right here, this farm is done. So we're going to take these pieces off. This is the builder right here, so we know where we are. And we'll just take these pieces here off. And we are getting some of it back. And this is good. And no, this salmon don't eat this. Salmon don't eat this. Salmon eats whatever's in frozen water, and which I think would be probably some other kind of material, or they go to the warm waters to eat, and that is what we will consider that that's what they do. And there, I think we've started doing some things here. And I'm just looking to see, this building is only a level 4. I know, but I don't know how long it's going to be like this. And so we're just going to take some of them off. I actually even like the starkness. Drat. I think I just flooded that room. I like the starkness. Stark. In other words, the bareness of the glacial oceans in comparison to Tana. And Tana is where we have lots and lots of coral, beautiful coral, and beautiful pieces of ocean flora and fauna. And this is a stark contrast. I actually want this to be a contrast to that, to having those kinds of worlds. Seabridge is one of the worlds where they are close to coral, and it is a completely different look from this. And you can see the salmon's fine with these things. This is the alchemist right here. So the alchemist is having is doing something different. See that magma there? So that's an experiment by the alchemist to make something happen in these glacial waters, and that's different. The other one that's different, I believe, yeah, I don't think so. I think that's pretty much it. As far as maybe affecting the stuff that's out, the whatever's on these buildings, for example, right here. This is one of these. I don't know when this is going to get done, so I'm going to take this off. And it's nighttime. I see Zio and who is that? That is Harvey. Zio and Harvey are fitness specialists. They're fitness trainers. The top of this building, this is the athletic building right here. And you can see it right here. There's the treadmill. There's the weight machine, the punch bags. I don't know what you call those bags. And the climbing wall back there. So that is our athletic center right there that we're having much fun with. Okay, let's go back to where we're working on Onyx's fishery, and this is what it looks like now. 18. So let's come up here, right here, and this is where he was complaining about. Now the water is coming, you see that line? That's not gray, that's the water right there where that is. So now he has this whole area, and we'll see if he complains. Let's put back the tools for a minute. The gift tools, these are gifts from Vincentus Primus. We're going to put these back. I have too many of these. Let's put this up here. Let's put these back. These things can all go to the warehouse. Let's put the flag back for now. Do I have anything here that I don't want up here? I don't want this. And I don't see anything else right at the moment. So, scan tools missing from that upper corner, but that's okay. So now let's go here, and let's go here, and we made these. And this we're going to give to the warehouse, and that goes back. That's modded. And when we're at the warehouse, now
great to see you.
I will work on it. What is your problem? Is she still working on this? Nope, this is level 4. Okay, Houston, I think we actually have a problem. I think that Onyx is having a problem recognizing that there's water there. And I'm not sure why. There is enough room for him, unless they changed the dimensions of a fishery and didn't inform everybody. That should be correct. Now, I've had that fishery before. And do I need this many? Hold on a second. I've had this fishery before. So, and it's worked in Seabridge in 19. But there's been a lot of changes between 19 and 21. And some of those, I think, are affecting him.
Yes? What is it?
I don't know. You tell me what the problem is here, sir. And so let's look here. Minimum stock. He's got fishing rods. And statistics. He's not caught anything, because in a minute he's going to say it again. He's not fishing anymore. And that is interesting. What is causing it? Let's look at something here. This right here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 7. This part in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not. It needs to come back to here for 7. And let me see what this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is not 7 either. This is actually a change. Let's see if I take this away for a minute. What happens here? Now, I'm going to be really upset if we lose Onyx over this. But let's see if this makes it look like he has enough room here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's the matter with you?
Is there a problem?
Tell me what the problem is. He paused? He's not paused. Let's start him over. Let's give him some time off and we'll start him over. I took away the things that would have made it 7. I can't take that away, but what we can do with these, let's see if there are some handy. We should have some half pieces. There we go. Let's take this and not make it as steep right here. We're going to take this back and have this be here like that, so that he can step down the way he was before, but it will be like that. We're going to give him a little bit of time and then we'll see what happens with him. So the alchemist, you can assign another task. What? You can assign me another task. Oh, that's new. Danny is saying that he's done with the alchemist and I can assign him something else. That is new. That's new. All right. Okay. Onyx, you should go somewhere. You should go somewhere and have some fun. What's happening? Are you not getting any sleep? All right. I'm going to have to get the university kids who act like high schoolers. We're going to have to get the university kids to stop acting like high schoolers and to actually go to bed. But it's 1 o'clock. It's a little after 1 in the afternoon. And I'm going to the warehouse with these pieces that I have. And yeah, a lot of people didn't get any rest. So let's come here and we'll put all of that back. And we can sort. We haven't sorted in a while. So let's sort the warehouse. And that should give us some room. And we should be okay. Let's see how much cobblestone we have. So let's come here. We have 26,000, so we don't have to worry about running out of cobblestone anytime soon. This is the reason why we're having it turned into gravel. Let's look at the gravel. And there we go. We only have 228 gravel. Let's find the cobblestone. I'm actually going to take it to the crusher. We're going to take some of it, 2 rows, to the crusher ourselves. If we can find it. I don't see any down here. Let's go upstairs. Aha! There's bunches and bunches. So we can come here and look at this. So we're just going to go ahead and take 2 rows over to Raquel, who is our crusher. And we're going to get her to start making this into gravel. And when we have enough gravel, then we'll have her make some of it into sand. Because sand is ultimately what we're going to need for all the glass that we're going to have for the glass ceilings, the glass roofs that we are going to put, roofs that we're going to put on these. Let's see, I'm not in the right corridor. Let's come over here. Although I could have gone through the carpenter and come out right here. So we'll come down here. Now we asked someone to pick up all the sand, and they did. So let's put all of this in here, and we're going to get her to change all of that into gravel. So let's come down and let's look and see what she's working on. Settings, cobblestone into gravel, and we'll have her work on that. And she is working, as you can see. She's actually doing it, so this is good. And we'll have her keeping on. And then Calvin is over here, and his shop is being worked on. And there we go. And then let's come down here. I see River standing there, so she probably needs something. But she will probably have to wait for the concrete mixers. So you saw how much gravel there was. There's not a lot for the concrete mixers. So we'll have to add that gravel that we brought in from terraforming. We'll add that gravel back into the warehouse. And because I think maybe we got like three or four stacks of gravel out of that. So that'll be good. Okay, so there's
Enough
Onyx
work for today.
being off from work, and he is going, so he's just gonna hang out. Well, he was, and changed his mind. Probably because everyone else is working. Probably feels a little self-conscious. Or maybe he just wanted something to eat. He's gonna go over. Nope. Oh, he's going home. Look what time it is. He's actually going home. And Laura is getting ready to go home too. And there she goes. And there goes Monroe. And people are headed towards their housing. And this is fun. Okay, so it was interesting doing that decoration. That was really nice. And so I think we might do some more of that, because wasn't that interesting? That was really beautiful. It was. Okay. Let's look here. And let's see what we would like to see. I don't know whether Saf is still here, but it's like normally we have, in all the episodes we've had in the last couple of years, we've had two places. We had Emni Island and Seabridge, we had Brasno and Rosa Oru. We only have Arnaaluk here. We might want to consider whether we want to have another place. Hello, Quentin, what are you doing? Oh, you're admiring the art? Is that what you're doing? Admiring the art? Can I get you down off of there? Thank you. And there he goes. And remember our art? I just love the way that came out. That is so fun. And what do you think of that? Do you think we should try and start another place so that we have two that we're looking at? So we spend an hour and a half in one and then an hour and a half in another, the way we were doing with Brasino and with Rosa Oru. Do we want to do that with, ooh, pretty moon. Oh, look at this. Look at the moon. Oh, that's beautiful. That's gorgeous. And if we did that, where would we go? So when we were looking for Bubbles' home, we ended up finding some really unusual things in the valleys over in this area, which is, no, not the Stony Shore. I don't think it was called Old Growth Pine. But somewhere over here was some pretty amazing areas. Maple, there's a Zelkalov forest right here and Sika forests. So this is where our Sika and our Zelkalov are coming from. Needs a bit of thinking. Yeah, I think so. I think it does. And then here, we had our towns. There's a town here in this grove, in this meadow area right here. And I think this is it. I think this is the strange town. And then this is one of those little outposts right there. But down here, right on this piece of lovely land right in this area, those are tents. Those are tents right there. But if we move this out down, did I pass it? There it is, right there. There is Zaf's little city, little group of people. And they are doing just fine on that little outcropping of an island. They actually like it. And everything is good with them. Now, we can't see the thing that underneath here. There was a time when we could see, but I don't know that I can see what's going on under the ground. When I'm down here, there was a time when I could see what was under, but it doesn't seem to want to show me. Here's another place. Can this scrub come in here? He would have to back out. How many is this? Is this 5? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's only 4, so it's also not deep enough. Now there's a ravine in here, so we have some areas here that are pretty precarious. But I think we would need to do this. Give some days to Ask and Jellybean or whoever else, and you'll think about it too. Okay, that's a good idea. That is a good idea, and I agree. So we can get a scrub to land right here like this, and then we'd have to get he'd have to get out and come over to this, unless we worked on this part right here. And in this area, what is this? Ah, these are the farms, and these particular farms aren't finished yet, so we have to wait for them. These are finished. These are level 3s, and they are all done. So I just happened to miss those pieces right there. This, I think, is still being worked on. These are level 4s right here, and that's why they have stuff back on top. I'll just take it off for now. And this is a milk tank. This is a milk tank right here, and I just love that. Look at that beautiful milk tank. Isn't it gorgeous? Look, there's actually milk in it. I love it. So the scrubs can come down into this area. This is wide enough for them to come down and sit right here. And then their 2 hoses can be hooked up to tanks on the scrubs for collecting milk. And the location, I almost found it. Yeah, we could look at that. We could. We could indeed. Okay. And so, yeah, so that section is right there. Now, this is a brand new level 3 over here, and that's why it still has all this stuff. Because this is a new level 3, so we'll take all this off, and this part right here, and we'll go up to the surface, and we'll pick up all that kelp that is floating up to the surface, and there it is. So we've got some there, some here, and the fish are going, save some for us. Okay. Okie dokie. And there we go. Ah, I felt that. And there's some more. There we go. And so we're looking at the place at night. The sun's about to come up. Oh, nobody's getting any sleep. Shoot. I don't think I have time. 4:22. I actually do. Let's find the center of town. There it is, which means the university is to the left of that. We're going to come down here. There is a lock, an airlock, right in this area, right down here. Let's see if we could find it right quick. There's an airlock. Oh, I'm not over far enough, I don't think. I don't think I am. Nope, I definitely am not. Can I get through here? Because if I can, the lock is here. Here it is. I don't think we're going to make it, but we can try. So what I need to do is get these people to go to sleep right here. And then everyone will be asleep.
So what will it be for you?
Go to sleep. And let's come down here. There's one more person right here.
What's it
And
today,
go to
then?
Sleep. And let me see. Did I make it? I did not. I didn't make it. So, I don't think I made it. 5:30, I think. It would have to be. Yep, see, they're already up. That was just long enough for him to go in and take a shower and go back to school. Oh, there goes Fabian. And he's headed off to school, to the university. There's Atticus going to the the embassy. He's going to the embassy. And there's Milan. Hello, Milan. And then in here, I don't think we have too many people left in the library. Let's see, we have Miguel and Fabian, and they are responsible for the library at this time. They are taking care of the library. It's Fabian and Miguel behind. And then everyone here except for Eli is working on their masters so that they can become and Lionel's almost there. He has 26, and Milan and Nicholas just started. Now we could have Onyx come over and have some time in the library, but let's see if restarting him would maybe help. Let's see if him having a couple days off. I think he only had a weekend. I think that was only a weekend off. But we'll see if we can get him to actually fish again. If we can't get him to fish. Aha! Yay! And look at that! This is so nice! I definitely like that. I like that a lot. Let's come down here. Onyx is right here. So let's manage and let's hire him again. Look at the focus. Look at how good a fisher he is. Look at that. 72 and 59. He loves fishing. Absolutely loves it. And there he is. And let's see if he's going to get a fishing pole.
So, what'll it be for you?
Does he have one on him? He does. He has lure, and he is not. He is absolutely not. I don't know what it is that's bothering him. But he definitely is not fishing. And there
I'll
it
take
is.
care of it.
I can't find any suitable water. So he is broken at this level. He's broken at this level. And this might be a problem for us. Are we going to need another fishery? If I can't get him to come back online. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 this way. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7, 7. It absolutely is. Now, are these in the way, maybe? They've been having trouble with things like this. Oops. I didn't mean that. I meant this. Right here. Let's take these down. Oh! Whoa! Water came in. Hold on. Fix that. Let's take those down and see if that
You are so wise.
does anything. And it's not. Okay. So he's not working, and we'll have to find out what is causing that at some point. Do I want to make another fishery? He's the only one. Let's see how we're doing. Poor baby. She is running so fast. Let's come down here and see for a minute. What's up? What time is it? It is 4:35. Licentious premise, everybody. What's the matter? Oh. Okay. I thought I did this one. Oh, this is the one I was looking for. Whoa. This is the one I was looking for this morning that I couldn't find. It's like, I know there's another one of these somewhere. And let's see how much fish we have. Because we are definitely eating fish. So let's see how much salmon. And we don't have a lot. We have some cooked salmon, baked salmon. We are out of salmon. We don't really use cod anymore, which is why we still have a bunch. And but we don't really use it. So we need a new fishery. So this will be interesting, won't it? Let me think. What tempo, Captain? Let me think. Let's go here. Let's go out. And let's look at our locations and let's see. So our animal farms are all over here. All our animal farms are over here, and that's why the fishery is where it is located. There's the apiary right there, and we have the fishery right under this iceberg right here, and over here we have the pastures right here. I don't think I have any place. Now, if it wasn't for the hospital, we maybe could put another fishery in this area, maybe. Remember when we were talking about something over here? When we were putting this here and saying, should we put this here or should we put it off to the side? And what if we wanted to add something to this hallway right here, this one? So if we added a fishery, that would be interesting. So this smeltery area would smell like fish.
And the fishery area would smell like smelt.
Yes, it would smell like oars. That would be most curious. I don't know of any other place. I know a place. Let's come over here. So this is the well, this would be interesting. How would we do that? So there's a portion of the machinery that belongs to this building. This is the composter and the recycling plant right here. And you can see the line for the plant is still there. The construction line is still there on this part. You can see it going all the way up to here. Now we have a house here, and we have, there's no way to get back there. The only way that we could get it back here would be to, the house is right here. We'd have to put it all the way out here. Let me see what would happen if we put it here and brought it out to, I know you can't see, just a second. Let's do two things. Let's get builder, let's get light, and let's get this just in case. So there's Franklin right there. This would be a part of the farm area and the recycling. It would seem like this would be a really good place to have an extra fishery. But what we would need to do is to put in this for a second. So how much room is there really here? Because this is a farm and I think it's going to get bigger. Underwater base, corridors, glass, glass segment level 3x. Let's do that again. Corridors, glass segment level 3. Where is it? Okay, there it is. This is good. Let's turn it this way. Wait, I turned it twice. Let's bring it to here and let's move it over right here like this. Let me see, nothing's coming on here. You would think this would be coming up. There it is. And so technically there is no space here. There's the rest of this composter building. So there's no space here. So we can't put anything there. That would have been nice. That would have been perfect. And this house comes out here, but see, there's not enough room between the mine and this house right here. This would be one of these things where I'm thinking I would have to redo this section. I'd have to turn this house sideways, I think, and have the house be on one side right here and have a street come down and have the fishery. Where's the border? See how far out the border is? And have that do that. I don't know that I want it to come out in this direction. It's not really deep enough for the fishery here, now that I think about it. Is it? This is one of the guard towers right here. And this is housing right here. I'm not sure that the housing is going to want a fishery attached. They can be a little stinky. They can indeed. Plus, I need some deep water, and I don't really have. There's the border there. And I don't have anything in this area that could reach out except the hallway from one of these apartments. And then we would have to look at this area. Let's try something. Let's go over to the tree area for a second. So let's see if we can find it. There's downtown, that building above the water, and there's the restaurant above the water, which means the trees are over here. And there is the stonemason's shop there with the scrub. And there's the drones for the foresters that carry the lumber. And then around the corner from here, let's see, we've got housing right here. I think we can go all the way around like this, and this is the other end. So this would have to be where it would be. We would have to add a fishery out here. So let's look and see how far out the border is. The border's out far enough that we could add something to this. This would be an odd place for it. It would be a very odd place for a fishery. They'd be separated from all the other farmers. The makers are around here. We do have a guard tower here. We do have a restaurant. We have 2 restaurants. We could justify putting one here because of the 2 restaurants. Now that is a thought. So if we're going to put one here, we should actually put it going in this direction. But then let's look at the ground. So we're going to have the same problem here. See this with the ground that we have? It is practically the same amount. However, this right here might be interesting. Let's see something for a sec. Let's put this down and see what we're looking at. It's just like a little riverbed in here, but if we put it like in this area here, we could dig out that. The good thing about putting it here is that the glacier protects these people right here from the fishery, and the fishery is far enough away, and another glacier from the other part of town, the townspeople who live in this area, and then we have an airlock right here where lumber is being, you know, if I didn't know better, I think that was growing. I really would. It's like, does that seem like there's more than there used to be there? It actually does. So let's go up. I think we can. Let's look at some. So cavern, we have an underwater base already. Let's look at cavern style for a second and see what we're talking about. So we're going to look here, here, here. Let's look at alternative first. Nope, we only have an apiary. Default. And there's a fisher hut. Oh, this thing. I forgot about this. Look how much bigger this is. Let me look at something for a minute. That's been redone. It sure has. It was not this big before. So this is the change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And water. And how do they even get up here? Ah, there it is. So they are here, and this is a farm. Whoa, this is definitely a farm, a fish farm. And that is cavern style. Now we could build this underwater. We could. It's closed in. The last time we did these, and this of course is an aquarium here. Fresh fish. And then we have that part right there. Okay, so that's one possibility. Let's look at Aquatica. AT. And Aquatica's fishery looks like this. So they have an opening like the submarine openings right here. Look at that. There's Jelly Bean's fan right there. That's so cool. Aww. Look at you. Do you have a cave? You don't, do you? Alright, let's do a little emergency thing here. Let me see where she wants. Oh, she's going somewhere. I thought I had made. Ah, there it is. I had made a cave for her up here. Okay. So she actually does have a cave right there. So this monster is the fishery, level 1, and level 5 looks like this. I think we don't have any choice. That is the fishery. So, this is too big, but I'm saying this is too big. How much do you want to bet? It's exactly the same size as the cavern style. It's exactly the same size as the cavern style. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And those are my choices right now. I could build another underwater base one, but usually when I have more than one, I'm really trying to see this going down right here on the border. If we wanted to put it here, we've got a bunch of places that we can go down. I have no idea, actually. All right, I'm gonna have to think about this. In the meantime, we're gonna have to import fish from one of the other city-states, because either from Seabridge or from Krasno or Emney Island, I think all three of those have two fisheries, at least two fisheries, and I think that's what we would have to do in order for this to be okay. If we put something here, we're going to have the same problem unless we were putting in the cavern style, which would be, let's quit, let's go to cavern. This is cavern, let's X, let's do that again. Cavern style, husbandry, default, fisher, and there it is. So yeah, it's as big. It might even be bigger. Aquatica might not be this big. Look at how big this is. Let's look at Aquatica. Aquatica, though, is going to have us fishing outside, which would mean that we would have to be at least off of this cliff, probably right in this area right here. See where this is? We'd have to be here. Let's switch to Aquatica for a minute. AQA. And let me check again. Yeah, see, they're pretty much the same size. Okay, so what we would be talking about is taking, yep, it's practically the exact same size. We would be talking about putting something right here The difference is that Aquatica would have, it would be this. So if this looks familiar, you're absolutely right. It's very similar to the where am I? I'm looking at the border for a second. It's very similar to the warehouse and very similar to the I would like to put it over in this corner so that it absolutely is under this part right here. Now I'm putting it out so far that this is going to make the fisher a loner. Either the fisher is going to be out here by themselves, or there's going to be someone else living out here with them. This is the end of this part, but this is the deepest part of this area right here. And then we could have this come over to here and meet it. Look at those things. Look at this. Look at what we've got. Look at this. Wow. That's an actual hole in the ground. That is. We just went under. And uh-oh. And it's acting like, it's like, no, don't leave. Wow, that's deep. Okay, so this is where we are. And it might be that this is on, and that's why we're having trouble. So let's build the hallway out. Oops. Let's build a hallway out to it. And then we'll do the rest. Shall we do that? Let's do that. If we wanted, we could put, we don't need any more housing actually. I think there's plenty of room for the fisher in one of these. The only problem is that this is going to be really far away. And they're going to complain about it. Now this is the sifter right here, and they could see the fishery right here. We could see where the end of that is, so we can actually bring this back to here, and that'll make it a little bit closer. And it's still on Vincentius Primus, everybody. That's what that was. Vincentius Primus entering the room. What'd you get? Coffee? Tea. Let's put in the walkway. And this is one of these things that I don't want to do. I could use Aquaticas and put in a single, but then I can't put anything else. And it has to be built up to a level 5. And so I don't want to. I'd rather put in pieces because then we can do all sorts of things with them. So I think we want to do that. I don't know. Honestly, don't. I don't know what to do with this. It's so far away from everything. It's just going to be a factory. And maybe, hold on for a second. Maybe we could do that thing. I don't think that we can use arcology this time. Switch for a second. Arcologies to add another fissure to this, to make it seem like it's a factory of some sort. But let's look at the fishery level 5, and this is the reason why. Ooh, but we can look at. We could put this at the other end. We don't need this part, but see where it has to have the water here like this? We might be able to do that. Okay, now that's interesting. All right, so let's put in this. I think I need 1, 2, 3. I think I need 3, but why don't we do this? Let's find the border here. There's that. Let's put 1. So there it is. So this is the end, and that's definitely at least 3 of these. So we'll do this. Interesting. Interesting news. That was my computer giving me news. Hold on for a second, and let's come to here. Something's changed. So we're going to come here, and we're going to go to switch to underwater base. Okay. Underwater base. Let's switch to infrastructure, corridors, glass, segments, and level 3. And let's begin. So here's our first segment right here, and we're going to overlap and look at it. It's up too high. Let's bring it down, and now it's at the right place. This is the right location, and this is correct right here. Are we ready? Let's do this one. Constructed. Next, X. Let's come to here. We should be able to get away with 3. So let's come here, underwater base, corridor, glass, segment, level 3, and let's bring it out to here. Now we have to get a builder out here too. And let's raise this up. That looks like it's in the right place. It is. And then we just need to bring it out like that. Are they facing different ways? Nope. They're both facing the same way. And constructed. And there we have this one. So now we have 2 of these. And let's X. And we come to here. And this, we need another one. So we need 2 more. So let's come to infrastructure, corridors, glass. Wait. Let's look. Remember, the water doesn't start at the beginning of the building. So we might be able to put it here and have the water. So let me check for a moment. Let's go to Aquatica, AQA, and let's come here, and let's go to husbandry, the fisher, level 5, so I can see it. Boink. Turn it sideways, and sure enough. So it would be connected right here like this. Raise it up, put it here, and bring it over. Nope, bring it over. That's match right there. and it's facing this way, and this part isn't deep at that end. We would actually really need to bring it out. We need to bring it out one more. So if we counted out, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to here. And where does that put the water? And that puts it right where it's supposed to be. So we do need one more, and then we'll have plenty deep in this area for it. And we also, let me see here. I'm looking at the border right there. Okay, so what we need to do here is let's take this and let's go back to level 1. There's the sand on this side, but that's the side that we want to be open. Yes, and it's perfect. Okay, we're going to set this because it's in the right position right now. And then we'll have to figure out how this is staying up here. What is this built on that's keeping this up? But for right now, constructed. And let's X. Mr. Villager! Oi, Mr. Villager! It's nice to see you. How are you? Is that down one too far? Did I just put that down one too far, that huge building? I hope not. How are you doing, Mr. Villager? It's nice to see you. How's everything going with you? Let's do one more of these. And this is underwater base. And we'll see. And there it is, coming right now. And I'm doing good, thank you for asking. I actually am. And level 3. And let's push this. Nope. Up. Yes. There. And there. And there and there. Okay, good. It is where it should be. And it is right where it should be. Yay. Team. How are you doing? How are you? You were out because you were really sick. Oh man. Mr. Villager, I'm sorry to hear that. Yikes. But you're back to the action now. I wondered how you were doing. I'm glad to hear that you're better now. And I'm sorry that you were really sick. Okay. And let's X. All right, now we have an airlock here, but we don't need an airlock. I think that there's an airlock right here. That's the whole purpose of putting this here, is so that we could have this right here. Let's get some sponges. We're gonna have to sponge the corridors because when we come through, there's gonna be water. So let's put water here and here, and I believe that is the end. Okay, so let's open this. I am really sorry to hear that. You were going to describe everything. You would describe with a lot of detail, but you believe you just dinnered and is going to dinner, so definitely not. For both of our physical and mental safety. Oh man. Do you want to talk about it? That's the thing. Do you want to talk about it? Because if you do, I mean, it's actually okay. And here we are. This is a level 1 fishery right here. We can get River to come out or Lionel to come out and work on this fishery from here and see. Let's see how far away. For instance, this is the way I can check. And the hellish heat wave doesn't go away. Ah, yes, that's right. It's summer where you are. Oh my gosh. I could say the hellish cold doesn't go away. We should trade, but Vincentius would be upset. He would. Let's come here. And what I want to see for a minute is show employed for a second. Let me see if I can find Mauricio, the cook. Oh, good. Look at what it says. They're only 43. They only live 43 from here. This is excellent. And Isaac in the other building is living 39 from here. And that is really, really good. Okay. That's good. No, Isaac is 69. I said 39. He's 69 from here. But where Mauricio and Raquel and Jellybean are living is actually close enough to here, which is this turn right here, that we can actually have the fisher be here. Now, what we were talking about is, see this end here with nothing on it? So when this is a level 5, there still isn't going to be anything here. So let's touch this for a minute. I want to look at arcology. I'd like to have 2 fishers here. I think there are 3 for sure, possibly 4, but there are definitely 3 fishers at Emney Island, and one of them is one of these, an arcology fishery, and there it is, and this would be it. So what we would be talking about is turn this around and bring this forward this way and down one. I think it would have to be, the water is here. Okay, so it can be up to here because the water is there. And we could put it right here like this. Here's the thing. So this is the level 1. What does the level 5 look like? Level 5, because it has, excellent. Look at this. Look at this. This is perfect. We are actually going to be able to put a second fishery inside to actually get 2 people working here in this monstrous piece right here. And it's just too big for one person. And so we'll have a second fishery sitting right there when this is a level 5. That is going to be great. So what's going on? Onyx, the fisher, is not fishing. He claims that there aren't any fish in his area. And so we have never really had just one fishery anywhere. And so this is going to be one of these things where we're going to have 3. We're going to have Onyx if he ever gets his act together, or we're going to have Onyx come out here because he's complaining that he doesn't have any water. Oh, wait. I just remembered. there's actually something on Discord that says that there's something wrong. That there's something wrong with the fishery. I think that's actually true. And it doesn't matter. We can afford to have another fishery. We do eat fish. And this one would be nice to have out here. So I'm fine with having another one, but I just remembered that. Yeah, so we're not going to have this fishery for a while because this one has to get up to the full level 5 in order for us to put in the second fishery inside. And then we will have 3 fisheries when whatever's going on with the fisheries gets straightened out. Now, there's been a couple of times when something's been wrong with the fisheries, but this is one. It's been a while. Remember when we were in Prosino and we had to pull all the fishermen off of the fisheries because there was something weird going on? And so it seems like maybe something's back, something like that is happening again. So this is a level 1 right here. So we're going to have either River or Lionel work on the levels to get this up to a level 4. And if we have River work on it, let me see who's closer. Lionel's going to be closer. Maybe. This is funny. So River's right there. That yellow and white building. And Lionel is right over there. So River is closer. She actually is closer. So we're going to have River work on it when she is done with what she's working on, which is the smeltery. I'm going to have
What can I
her
do for
stop. I can have Case or Ryan work on the smeltery and have River get started on this massive project here. Why don't we do that? So we're going to cancel. We're going to have her, so she's going to end up doing this. She's going to come down here like this, all the way down to here. Then she's going to turn here, and she's going to come down here like this. And then she's going to turn here, and she's going to build. So let's start the building process here. Build options, the builder is River. Upgrade the building. Okay, and this piece that's here, we will make go away for now. That's for the far future. Now this is within the border. This actually is within the border. And us putting this here should have made the border step back. It made the border step back on both sides. Remember, it was right up against this right here, and it did step back in that area. So that is good. And she's going to begin working on this. And this is a classic. This is a classic Aquatica building. So this is going to go from cobble to andesite or diorite or something like that. So yeah, so she's going to be working on this a long time. I think she's actually going to be thrilled to be working on this. And let me see for a second. I think when this is a level 5, I think these are meant to be doors going off there. And remember the scrubs? Remember that we could have those scrub platforms? I think we're going to put a couple scrub platforms off of this building Let's go up and look at it for a minute. One more time. As a level 5. Hold on. Let's come to here. Let's come up. Ice. It is morning. No, it is sunset. Let's come to here for just a second. It's actually not a bad place for it to be. And let's switch to Aquatica. And there it is. And let's come here. Husbandry. And the Fisher Hut level 5. And let me see. Yes. See, so these are actually doors on all 4 sides. So we are actually going to be able to have scrubs come up to a couple of these doors in order to pick up fish rather than have couriers running all over. This is going to be our story, but that'll be fun, making it seem like scrubs are going to come and pick up the fish in that area. That's going to actually be really fun to set up and have them build. So when we still have a lot of stuff to build. This is only level 4, 3, 4, and 5s that we have here. So mostly 4s now. We have a couple of 3s left, especially in the farms and the new fishery. And that is what we need to check on and get the builders back doing that. Now, today's the day. I am not going to be here longer. I have about 10 minutes left to today. I'm going to go roller skate. I'm going to go roller skate. I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. The difference, normally when I skate outside, I'm listening to headphones, and it's fun because the weather is wonderful in the spring, the summer, and the fall, and so it's fun to skate outside in that sort of way. But to be at a rink with a crowd and a DJ, that is the joy. That is so much fun. That is so much fun. And that is what I'm going to do. In about an hour, I will be on my way to a rink. So that's going to be so cool. So yes, this is going to end on the dot, pretty much, on the 3 hours. And I appreciate everyone being here. Yeah, we still have 10 minutes. I'm looking, there's an airlock here. The fishery doesn't need an airlock. There's a scrub here. We'll put a couple of these scrubs on the new fishery. These are trees and tree manufacturing and farming. We have, this is now a level 5. This is level 5. We now have guard, and let's look at this. So we have druids in a couple significant places. This is the end pretty much here. And we've got a druid tower there. We have, you can see that druid tower right there. Let's go around to the other. There's one that doesn't have any red on it yet, but right here, this druid tower right here. These 3 druid towers are because of that ship right there. And that is a skeleton frigate. A skeleton battleship right there, and it is close. So luckily it is dead because of the tsunami. It actually is crashed into this glacier, but it suggested to the town that they are active in this area, which we knew already. But you know what happens. Sometimes people get afraid, and that is exactly what happened. And it's so much easier to just go ahead and say, yes, we can have a druid station at the ends of town. There's another one right here. You see that one? And then in the farm, actually in the mining country down here, the second mining country, look how close we are to the land. Right here, we have a druid station here also. So these, especially here, because of how close we are to the land, these ones are important. I could actually put another station right here on the end of this housing. We're not getting any closer to the land than this, but we could do that. Let me see for a second. I see her. I don't remember making any housing for any bears in this area. Do I have time? I have about 4 minutes. Is she here by herself? She is. If we make it right here, I think this is going to melt the ice in that area, but it might not, and that's where she wants to be. So why don't we make her, oh, we could make it right here. Look at this, perfect. Look at this. So we need two things. We might need a light. I would prefer not to put one down. We definitely need this, and we might need a piece of this just so that in case there's nothing underneath, we can do that. And so there she is there. Let's break this open right here, and let's begin. And it probably would be better in the daytime. We'll come back, we can do something, look at it just a little bit more. Yeah, let's do a light for a second. Let's put a light here for just a minute. And let's try and make it, it does have a little bit of cover from the wind, unless the wind is coming straight this way. So we could turn it in on both sides and give little rooms off of here that they can go into. And why don't we do that? And how much time do I have? 2 minutes. What? 2 minutes. Hold on. And so there, this is a little room here. Let's just bring this part back on this side and put this right there. So for right now, I think that's what we're going to do with this. Let's bring this part over. Let's take this off, and let's just take this and put it right here for a second. Just put one little area right there. All right, let's put something here. Where is she? The moon is setting. She's right there. Let's put, let's get a lead right here, and we'll just put this right here. Why do I have those there? I think I need to close that. And let's find her. Where'd she go? There she is. Okay, and here we are. And hello, you. Come around. I'm gonna bring her around here and show her this wonderful new apartment for herself. And I'm gonna take the lead off. And let me see. Oh, she doesn't like it. Hold on. Hold on, let me see. Let's try that again, just for a second. Let's see, and let's take the lead off, and let's move out of the way. And now let me see. I think she thought that it was mine. And now she's looking, and I think she likes it. Hey, Mikey. Okay, and on that note, everyone, I have to go. I have to go. I'm going to be on top of this druid tower looking at those pieces over there, those woods, and here we are. And we were just making sure that that bear had a little home since they were sticking their nose in the mountain. And thank you all for being here. Mr. Villager, if you're still here, obrigado. Zaf, if you're still here, Afgaristo, Zaf, thank you both for being here. Thanks everybody who watches after the video, after the stream is done. Thanks for watching the video. Enjoy your games, everyone. Enjoy watching all the other gamers. We've been listening very quietly to Drone Hands music in the background, and now we're going to listen to Vincentius Primus play the guitar. Play the guitar. Here we go. Bye for now, everyone. Bye for now.